The Wankel Rotary engine is a special kind of car engine. It was invented by Felix Wankel in the 1950s. Most engines you see on the road use pistons that move up and down, but the Wankel engine does things differently. It uses a spinning triangle called a rotor. This engine is famous for being smooth and very compact. It sounds different too. The rotary engine has a unique buzz when it runs. Car fans often call it the rotary for short. It has powered some of the most exciting cars in history. People notice the Wankel engine because it looks and works unlike any other. It's not just another engine. It's a piece of engineering art. Even after many years, it still fascinates drivers and engineers. The Wankel rotary engine is rare today, but it has a special place in car culture. Let's find out what makes it so different, and why people love it. Most car engines use pistons. Pistons move up and down inside metal tubes called cylinders. When fuel burns, it pushes the piston down. This movement turns a crankshaft, which makes the wheels spin. This is called a piston engine, or a reciprocating engine. The Wankel engine does not use pistons at all. Instead, it uses a rotor that spins inside a special oval-shaped housing. The rotor looks like a triangle with curved sides. As it spins, it creates spaces that change size. These spaces help the engine suck in air and fuel, squeeze them, burn them, and push out exhaust. Because the rotary has fewer moving parts, it is often smaller and lighter than a piston engine of the same power. There are no heavy pistons or long connecting rods flying up and down. The smooth spinning motion makes the engine feel very different from a piston engine. This simple design makes the rotary engine unique. It also gives the car a different sound and feel. That's why car fans often call rotary-powered cars something special. The Wankel rotary engine has just a few main parts. The most important is the rotor. This is a triangle-shaped piece of metal with curved sides. It spins inside a hollow, oval-shaped space called the housing. The housing is like the engine's shell. It has special shapes inside called chambers where the action happens. Around the outside there are ports. These are holes where air and fuel come in, and where exhaust gases go out. The spark plug is also mounted in the housing. It lights the fuel at just the right moment. The rotor sits on a shaft called the eccentric shaft. As the rotor turns, it makes the shaft spin. This shaft is connected to the rest of the car, so it can send power to the wheels. There are also seals on the tips of the rotor. These seals keep the air and fuel from leaking between the chambers. All these parts work together in a smooth, spinning motion. The simple design is one reason why the Wankel engine is so interesting. The Wankel engine makes power by burning fuel, just like any other engine. But the way it does this is different. As the rotor spins inside the housing, it creates 3 separate spaces. Each space goes through the steps needed to make power. First, the engine pulls in air and fuel through an intake port. Then, the rotor moves and squeezes this mixture into a smaller space. Next, the spark plug lights the mixture. This makes a small explosion that pushes on one side of the rotor. Finally, the burned gases leave through the exhaust port. All of these steps happen as the rotor spins. Each corner of the rotor is always doing something. One corner might be sucking in air, while another is squeezing it, and another is burning fuel. This means the engine is always making power, with no wasted motion. Because of this design, the rotary engine feels very smooth. There are no jerky stops and starts like in a piston engine. The power comes in a steady buzzing flow. Let's break down the 4 strokes of the rotary engine. These are the same steps as in a piston engine, but they happen in a spinning motion. The first stroke is the intake. The rotor moves past the intake port, and air and fuel are pulled into the chamber. Next comes compression. The rotor keeps spinning and the chamber gets smaller. This squeezes the air and fuel together. When the chamber is at its smallest, the spark plug fires. This is the combustion stroke. The burning fuel pushes the rotor, making it spin faster. After that, the rotor moves past the exhaust port. This is the exhaust stroke. The burned gases leave the chamber, and the cycle starts again. Each corner of the rotor goes through all 4 steps with every turn. Because all 3 sides of the rotor are working at once, the engine is always busy. This makes the rotary engine powerful for its size, and gives it a unique sound and feel. The most famous car with a Wankel engine is the Mazda RX-7. Mazda started using rotary engines in the 1960s. The RX-7 came out in 1978 and became a legend. It was light, fast, and fun to drive. The smooth power from the rotary engine made it feel special. The RX-7 used a small rotary engine, but it made big power. It could rev very high, making a unique sound. Many people loved the way it handled on twisty roads. The RX-7 won races and became a favorite for car fans around the world. Mazda kept making rotary-powered cars for many years. The RX-8 was another popular model. Even today, the RX-7 is a classic. People still race them, tune them, and show them at car events. The RX-7 helped make the rotary engine famous. It showed the world what this special engine could do. The Wankel Rotary engine has some big advantages. It is small and light, so it fits in tight spaces. It has fewer moving parts, so it can be very smooth and simple. The engine can also rev high, making lots of power for its size. Many drivers love the unique sound and quick response. But the rotary engine also has some problems. It can use more fuel and oil than a piston engine. The seals on the rotor can wear out, leading to leaks or loss of power. Rotary engines can also make more pollution. That's why they are rare today. Even with these downsides, car fans still love the Wankel engine. It is different, exciting, and full of character. The simple design and smooth power make it stand out from the crowd. People who own rotary-powered cars often become lifelong fans. The Wankel rotary engine may not be perfect, but it has a spirit all its own. That's why it will always have a place in the hearts of car lovers everywhere.